Anatomy of a Diplomatic Breakdown, Expert Dissects Tense, Trump-Zelenskyy Oval Office Confrontation. On February 28, 2025, the Oval Office bore witness to an unprecedented diplomatic confrontation between U.S. President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy. The meeting, intended to further peace negotiations amidst Ukraine's ongoing conflict with Russia, devolved into a heated exchange that has since been scrutinized by political analysts and body language experts alike. The confrontation unfolds. The session's atmosphere shifted dramatically when Vice President J.D. Vance challenged Zelenskyy's stance on engaging in diplomacy with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Vance suggested that the path to peace might involve direct negotiations, to which Zelenskyy responded by questioning Putin's reliability, referencing past unfulfilled agreements. This rebuttal prompted Vance to accuse Zelenskyy of being disrespectful and insufficiently appreciative of U.S. support. President Trump interjected, asserting that Ukraine was not really in a good position right now, and accused Zelenskyy of gambling with World War III. He further emphasized that without U.S. backing, Ukraine's prospects were bleak, stating, "You either make a deal or we are out." Body language analysis, decoding the dynamics. Body language expert Judy James provided an in-depth analysis of the interactions during this fraught meeting. James observed that Vice President Vance initially adopted the role of the wingman, engaging Zelenskyy in verbal sparring, a tactic often employed to allow the primary leader to maintain a position of detached authority. This approach aligns with animal behavior dynamics, where the alpha refrains from direct conflict to preserve status. However, as tensions escalated, President Trump abandoned this indirect approach, stepping into the fray with a raised index finger, a gesture symbolizing ultimate authority. Despite this commanding signal, the situation intensified, with both leaders raising their voices in overlapping shouts. James noted that Trump's face reddened, indicating a state of aggressive arousal, and his expressions conveyed disbelief and anger, particularly when accusing Zelenskyy of being disrespectful. Repercussions and international response. The immediate fallout from this confrontation was significant. President Trump canceled the planned joint press conference, citing Zelenskyy's perceived lack of readiness for peace. He later remarked on social media that Zelenskyy had disrespected the United States of America in its cherished Oval Office, and suggested that future discussions would only proceed when Zelenskyy was prepared for peace. In response, Zelenskyy canceled his subsequent appearances in Washington, D.C., but expressed gratitude to the American public for their ongoing support. He emphasized Ukraine's commitment to achieving a just and lasting peace, despite the setback in negotiations. The international community reacted with concern and criticism. European leaders reaffirmed their support for Ukraine, with some expressing dismay over the U.S. administration's approach during the meeting. Analysts warned that the strained relations could embolden Russian aggression and complicate efforts toward a peaceful resolution. Conclusion. The February 28 Oval Office meeting stands as a stark example of how diplomatic engagements can unravel when personal dynamics and communication strategies falter. The body language and verbal exchanges between Presidents Trump and Zelenskyy not only highlighted the tensions inherent in international negotiations, but also underscored the critical importance of maintaining decorum and mutual respect in pursuit of global peace.